It seemed like you guys were able to use your speed quite a bit out there tonight. Did you feel that way?
I thought we got better as the game went on. Our puck management wasn't great early in the first, I didn't think. So as the game moved on, I thought the second period we were better at using our speed and putting pucks into areas where we could go get them. Early in the first period, I thought when instead of chipping a puck to an area where we could go get it, we were just dumping pucks. Our goalie was going back, stopping it, moving it along, and out they came. So I thought we did a better job of utilizing our speed as the game went on.
Obviously, the second period, though, you were having such a hard time. I mean, I know they kind of packed things in defensively, and you weren't getting a lot of second chances. How important was that second goal, just in terms of getting out of that period with the lead, considering how much you controlled it?
Incredibly important. We're still struggling a little bit going all the way back to the exhibition game at presenting ourselves with a consistent net front presence. At this level, you have to have that. As when you saw it tonight, if he sees it, he's going to stop it. And so we're going to have to continue to progress at that. And it's something we've discussed, and we're just going to have to keep reinforcing it.
Ask you about your first goal and just seeing 18 and 25 as deep as they were to make that play there. And it was a very exciting goal too. But just, you want those guys. You don't see Zmolik jump up in the rush quite like he did there. Is that something you want to see more out of him? And
we've been encouraging him to do that because, as you can see, I think he's pretty comfortable doing it. Scheid, he's up there quite often, and we want to encourage. In today's game, you better have 5 playing offense and 5 playing defense. So I thought those guys, that was a very nice plan to have him have some poise to get it around the goaltender and finish. I thought he was good tonight. Offensively, defensively, blocking shots. He's a warrior type mentality, and I thought he was really good tonight.
Did you see a lot of similarities between the Arizona State team that you saw tonight and the one that you tied last year in December?
You know what? I only got to see a little bit of tape of that game, but yeah, I mean, you look at, they've got a line, which Johnny Walker is somebody that I've got a lot of respect for. Seeing him on tape, seeing him before in junior hockey, smart hockey player, and then you look at their back end and Brinson and Joshua, 24 and 39, they like to push the game. They play hard on both ends. They defend. They push you defensively because they're okay getting up into the play. They were that way previously. And so they're, having an opportunity to see them play last weekend where they played 2 games. We only played the exhibition game. I had a lot of respect for what those guys bring, and they're hard to defend, and they were hard to defend tonight.
Just kind of speak to how important these non-conference games are. You guys have 8 during the regular season. How important are they?
You know what? I wish I could give you a different answer than incredibly important, but they are. We don't have the luxury of some other leagues just because of the amount of conference games that we play. And so you look at them a couple of ways. One, when we've had successful seasons where we've been able to qualify for the NCAA tournament, we've had really good non-conference records. And so that's first and foremost. The second one is we're at home. So if you lose a non-conference game and it is at home, you get nicked up twice because when you talk about the pairwise at the end of the year, you've got to try and win your home games because of how they weight it. Mm-hmm. So to me, playing a team that was an NCAA qualifier last year that's got the majority of their team back, I thought it was a good game, and I've got a lot of respect for them.
The players pretty excited about the way the schedule's set up this year, facing a team that made the tournament last year, and then you guys have UND coming in. Building's going to be full next weekend, so the first 2 weeks.
You hope so. At this point of some of these guys' career, we've got I think it is 15 juniors and seniors. You want to play in games like this. This this is why you come here. This is, we consistently try and schedule as difficult a non-conference schedule as we can. 2 years ago we were at BU. They came here last year. We're going to play Duluth this year. Over the next 4 years, I think we play them at least twice a year. We try to schedule difficult games because the guys, they enjoy being a part of that. And so I think they were excited about tonight. Now we had a new test because, ASU has been through this before where they played on Friday, recovered, played Saturday. We haven't. So that's something new for us. So we're going to have to manage our time between now and tomorrow when we get to the rink and make sure we've got energy to get back after them, because I know they're going to be better than they were tonight, because that's human nature. They're not satisfied, so we're going to have to be better than we were tonight.
I just want to ask you about Dryden. Obviously, he had at least 2 breakaway stops, and it must have felt pretty good to see him start his sophomore year.
To stop him?
Yes.
Yeah, and I like seeing a young man be rewarded for his work. He had a great summer. He came in the better shape than when he left, and you want to see him have some success, not only for our team, but just the work that he's put in, and to see that be repaid as quick as it was tonight, because I thought he was sharp when we needed him in the third period. And you need your goalie to be there, and he was.